What's up, everybody? This is the one, the only, Mark Spencer. Well, folks, sad to hear today that we break some news that General Motors, one of the greatest car manufacturers in the history of the car business, has officially filed for bankruptcy. Chapter 11 bankruptcy today. This morning, they announced. It's really sad to see what's happened to General Motors. I mean, they've been really falling behind the shuffle for years. I think they've been so focused on the big vehicle, gas guzzler that takes up so much space on the road type of vehicle, big vehicles. Instead of making a little bit some small vehicles, they've pretty much in their history of focused on the big vehicle, and that's kind of come back to haunt them. The recession hasn't helped another bit, but I think, folks, that I think in the world that nowadays it's getting tough. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're General Motors or Chrysler or Ford or Toyota or Hyundai or any of the big car makers in the world. It's tough, especially in tough times like this. When you see people losing their jobs left, right, and center, you look at the financial areas, big businesses like Citigroup, looks like they'll be filing bankruptcy in the coming months, from what I'm hearing. I look at a few analysts' estimates and stuff, and you look at, Lehman Brothers. You only wish the U.S. government would have came in and saved Lehman Brothers. That was the greatest blunder of them all. I mean, if they would have saved Lehman Brothers, none of this probably would ever happen. I think the world would have been pretty good. Even though the credit crunch really ate up a lot of the world's credibility. But, if Lehman Brothers could have been saved and Bear Stearns could have been saved at the right time, I believe me, they would have been better off. I mean, why they saved Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. I mean, that organization was dead as soon as the collapse happened. I mean, after 2006 into 2007, then people started to see that all these deals that they made were just paper. There was nothing, there was no worth to their homes. The homes were so inflated because people were buying all this phony credit around the world. So people were getting a credit that they shouldn't get credit, like AAA approval. So basically that's another scam that the lenders did. There's a lot of bad things that happen. And that's why you see so much foreclosures in the United States and Canada and around the world. It's terrible. I don't like to see what's happened, but I think we could only get better, folks. We got to learn from your mistakes. And I think that's the one thing in this world that's tough, is that we got to learn from our mistakes. Because once you learn, you'll try not to do it in the future. Because, in the future, anything can happen. Earthquakes can happen. A war can happen. Anything can happen. I look at the situation in North Korea right now. I don't really think that's going to escalate to anything right now. I really feel Japan should start thinking about buying a nuclear bomb, maybe getting themselves a nuclear arsenal, because I don't trust North Korea. I wouldn't be surprised if South Korea attacked North Korea in the future. Never mind Japan. Japan should arm themselves to the teeth, because it just takes one bomb, and then all of a sudden, they're back in the hole, right where they were in 1945, when the USA dropped 2 nuclear bombs, 1 hydrogen bomb and 1 atomic bomb. Then that got it all started. The arms race begun. Watch out for Russia. I really feel that this country is just starting to get its grip on the world again. They're looking for all the natural resources on the planet, for oil, mining stuff like gold and stuff, silver, all the natural resources of the planet, wood, water, food. They're looking for everything. Don't forget, the former Soviet Union had the largest landmass on planet Earth. We have the 3rd largest landmass on Earth in North America. Africa has the 4th largest landmass, and I think it's Australia. I think it has the 2nd largest landmass on Earth. No, Europe has the 2nd largest landmass. I think Asia has the 2nd largest landmass on Earth. But it's amazing how big the former Soviet Union was. It was huge. That's how communism just spread throughout the world. It's crazy because they were so big. They had so much influence on the world. It might sound crazy, but look at the United States government now. They really are looking like a communist government. Look at their ways of economics. They want to nationalize banks. They want to nationalize financials. It's pretty crazy, you know? And I thought America was all about democracy. But now they're really turning into a communist style government. Fascism is back. It's crazy, but it's true. You're starting to see fascism. When you have big time corporations teaming up with the government, doing all the same things together, them benefacting, the people on the end losing their jobs, getting underpaid, losing their health coverage. You know, it's pretty sad. You know, you've seen it in the car industry. It's the big corporations that I always fear of. You watch movies like Resident Evil, where the big mad government, mad corporation takes over, turns everybody into zombies. You know why? Because they benefit from it. More dead people on Earth, the more money they make. They don't think about the humans living on this planet. I think we are being invaded by some other planetary life system, like creature from another world, and they're here. I think it's the reptilians, and I think they're here, and they're here to kill us all. But we got to fight back. You know, we have the technology. It's just too bad we can't see what they really look like under their makeup. But we the people, we the humans of this planet, we got to remember one thing. What goes around, comes around. That's my motto. Well, you take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the future for the World Report, Part 7. This is Mark Spencer saying, so long, and bye-bye.